good morning. It is Tuesday, so if you're watching this new, happy Tuesday. There was no video yesterday, which was Monday, and that's because it was my anniversary. So Dominic and I have been married for 8 years yesterday, so we did absolutely nothing. It was fantastic. We just laid in bed all day and watched Netflix and ate food, and it was really fun. So I'm back to work today. I am sitting outside of Brow Envy, Cincinnati today, and I have a few clients, and then something really exciting that I hope comes to fruition, but I'm not going to share it yet because I don't know if it's going to, but I'm going to go look at something today on my lunch break, and then I'll come back and get to work. So that's what's going on with me. But thinking of what I have to do today and then thinking of my week got me thinking about something that I want to talk about to you guys, and just something that I feel like we should work on together. And it's really like time management and getting shit done. So I know whenever I see someone who's successful, or who I think is successful, do something amazing, I always find myself thinking, oh my God, I wish I could be more like that. Look how she's just like killing it. It's all coming together, because we just see the outcome. We don't see all the work that went into it. Sometimes I see other people do stuff and I'm like, wow, that happened overnight. When obviously, if I think about it, that's not really how this works. Like, surely they had lots of late nights and crying and stress. But at any rate, it made me think about how people ask me how I'm able to manage everything. Which, first of all, I don't feel like I do it exceptionally well. I feel like I'm just like everybody else. But most of the time, again, people just see what you put out, or like the new stuff that you're doing. They don't necessarily see behind the scenes. So I do have some tips and tricks that I've actually been implementing in my life that I want to talk to you guys about. So I'll share them with you. But basically, today's video and our exercise is going to be about working smarter, not harder. I feel like when I talk to a lot of entrepreneurs and permanent makeup artists, we work our asses off. Like, we work really hard, long hours with clients, planning, training. A lot of effort goes into being successful, but we're not always working smarter. And I found that to be true for myself. So, and there was kind of a time where I felt like that was a trophy. Like, I wanted to be working hard and not sleeping, before I realized that's kind of stupid. Like, I want to be successful and I'm willing to work hard, but if there's a way I can do it better, then I should welcome that. So my advice to you is going to be plan to plan. I know that sounds either probably just like overly simplified, and I think it is, but it is that simple. I know everyone says you have to plan to succeed, but like literally you have to plan, especially when you're busy, you're a mom, or you're trying to run a business, or if you have like a side hustle and a real job. Like, you have to plan everything. So set aside time to plan, and you have to be intentional about planning. Like, you have to. So for me, I'm going to recommend to you to take 30 minutes a week to plan your week. And it has to be a time that is so respected that you would like blow everybody off for it. You wouldn't trade. You can't do anything else. You wouldn't sleep, nothing. Doesn't matter if you're sick. This is your time and you'll never miss it. So 30 minutes a week, and during that time, you are going to plan your week out, at least your goals. So the way that we're going to do this is, by the way, I do mine every Sunday night. It's just the time that works best for me. If I was thinking back, you have to figure out what works for you. But thinking back to when I used to work a corporate job that I didn't like, that would be the worst time for me to do it, because that was the time that I was dreading Monday and I just didn't want to think about the week. So if I was back then and I was doing this, which I wasn't, I would have done it in the morning. But for now, for me, I'm happy to go to work on Monday, so I'll do it on Sunday night. So what I do is, this is what I want you to do. You're going to start making a list of all of your goals for the week. They can be macro or micro levels. So you could be writing down just eating better. You could be writing down take kids to soccer practice Tuesday and Thursday. You could be writing down finish my website. Write down everything that you need to do, even if it's not stuff that you feel you might be able to do before the end of the week. Just write down everything that you want to get done. Again, micro and macro. And then I want you to go through that list and prioritize your top 3 things, Only 3. Don't bend and put 5 or 10. Only 3 things. It doesn't mean you can't do other things, but right now I just need you to focus on picking 3 things. Then I want you to actually literally physically cross everything off the list besides the top 3 things. Don't make a new list with your 3 things. Actually go on your big old piece of paper that you wrote down on and cross them all out. That's super important, because what you're trying to do is signify to your brain, those other things are out of my mind. I cannot possibly do all 100 things this week. I can only do what I can do in this time. And these are the 3 things that are the most important. So why focus on tasks that you can do really quickly if they don't even matter to you? As a procrastinator and someone with ADHD, that's kind of like my default method to make myself feel productive, is to do the easy stuff so I can say, look, I did this, this, and this, but they didn't make my life better. So 3 things, cross the other things off, and then you kill those things for the week. That's all you focus on. If you get through those 3 things, because there's stuff that you can actually finish before the week is over, then you go back to your list and you identify the next priority and you put that up at the top. But for me, this is the best way to get things done that matter and to not be overwhelmed with all of the things, because basically crossing them off means I'm not thinking about them and I have to let it go. I feel like a lot of the times I will... and a lot of people, we won't get things done because there's too many of them, so we just don't do anything. So I hope that this helps you, and you're able to kind of start putting this into practice this week. And if you guys have any questions or tips or suggestions on how, we can make this better together, let me know. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.